Preparing your vehicle is next. You are required by law and by Werner Enterprises policy to complete a pre-trip inspection at the beginning of every day. This is important year-round, but becomes even more critical in the winter months. Imagine being broken down in the northern part of the country, like the Dakotas or Montana, in the heart of a winter snowstorm, where temperatures can easily be minus 25 degrees. During your pre-trip inspection, pay special attention to the heating and cooling systems, windshield wipers, tires, brakes, lights and reflectors, and the handholds and steps. A low coolant level affects the operation of the heater and defroster. If your cab is poorly heated, it affects your ability to do your job. Ensure the coolant is at the proper level and be sure to check the heater hoses, window defroster, and mirror heater. In inclement weather, you must be able to successfully clean your windows of snow and ice, so be sure to check the condition of your windshield wipers and washer fluid level. Test the condition of the rubber blades on the wipers. The rubber should not be cracked, torn, dry, or brittle. Inspect the windshield after the wipers sweep to ensure they actually clean the windshield without streaks. Tires are a vital factor in keeping your vehicle under control when driving on snow and ice, so it's important that they're in the best condition throughout winter. Start by checking the mountings and make sure all the lug nuts are tight. Check the air pressure every day, as drops in temperature can cause a loss in tire air pressure. And check the depth of each tire. The tread should be at least 4/32 of an inch in every major groove on the steer tires, and at least 2/32 of an inch on the other tires. Brakes are also a vital component in maintaining control. Ice can cut braking power and cause the brake shoes to freeze to the brake drums, so carefully inspect each component of your braking system. Condensation in the air lines is the #1 cause of frozen brakes. To prevent this from happening in the cold winter months, make sure to drain the condensation from both the truck and trailer tanks daily. How well you can see in bad weather and how well others can see you depends on your equipment's lights and reflectors. Before getting on the road, make sure they're all working, display the proper color, and that none are cracked or broken. Clean off any mud, dirt, salt, ice, or snow that has accumulated. Finally, for your personal safety, ensure the handholds and steps are free of ice and snow. This allows you to enter and exit the cab safely in inclement weather. Check your equipment throughout the day, especially if you're driving into a storm. And don't forget to stop after going through a patch of bad weather to knock the snow and ice off the mud flaps, icy seat bumper, lights, etc. While you're stopped, clean your windows and mirrors. After you've prepared yourself and your truck, it's time to start thinking about your trip. Trip planning is key to safe and stress-free winter driving. A large part of this consists of monitoring the weather where you're currently at, where you're headed, and where you'll be at the end of your day. There are many resources that you can utilize to find out what weather conditions are like in a certain area, including XM radio, weather alert radios, the Weather Channel, internet websites, 511, local news stations, other drivers at the truck stop, etc. Utilize these resources throughout your day, as conditions can and probably will change as you drive. Based on the weather you'll be driving into, consider your route carefully. When a large storm hits a particular area, it generally makes all routes more difficult to drive on. However, it's generally safer to take a 4-lane highway instead of a 2-lane road. Careful trip planning is very important so you don't put yourself in danger or in a situation where you have no safe place to stop and no access to shelter, food, water, and other needs.